Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be veganizing some oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. This recipe, I'm getting it off of the back of this Market Pantry old-fashioned oats, which is found at Target. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies right here. So I've pretty much stuck to the recipe. Obviously I'm veganizing it, so I'm not using butter or eggs or anything like that. The chocolate also is going to be vegan chocolate chips, so I'll show you how I do everything. I did make some changes, and honestly, I think I made it better. Okay, so if you want to see how this is done, they are delicious by the way, then please just continue watching. What you're going to need for this recipe are some spoons for measuring, 1 cup, a half cup, and a 1/4 cup measuring cups, a large mixing bowl. You're definitely going to need some old-fashioned oats, some mixing tools, brown sugar, regular cane sugar, and the neat egg. I talked about this before. You can find this at Target. It's just a vegan egg substitute, and this package here was $6 and change, and you get 4.5 ounces. Yeah, and use this to make eggs. You're going to need baking chocolate, 2 cups of chocolate chips, or 2 bars of, these. And just so you know, these are 4-ounce bars of chocolate. So 2 of those. Vanilla extract, coconut flour, and some vegan butter. We're going to start with 1 cup of Earth Balance butter, and it's my understanding that now Earth Balance comes in sticks, so you either want to use 2 sticks of Earth Balance or 1 cup. Your butter should be softened, and next we're going to go in with 1 1/4 of a cup of light brown sugar. Make sure your brown sugar is packed, and next go in with a cup of regular granulated sugar. This is the kind I use. Next, we're going to go in with a whole tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now, the recipe is going to need 2 eggs, and for this, I'm going to use this neat egg. And what you do is you just mix 1 tablespoon of this and 2 tablespoons of water to equal 1 egg. So I've made the mixture here, and it's very, very gluey. That's how I would describe the texture. So I'm going to set this aside. First I'm going to mix everything together, and then I'm going to add the egg in and stir that in as well. Here's that. Now I'm going to add in the egg mixture. I'm going to need both hands to get the rest of this out. It's like, I can't even describe it. It's just like an egg, but it's a little bit more gluey. This is what it looks like with the egg incorporated, and now I'm just adding in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to be adding a 1/2 cup of coconut flour. Now, if you don't want to use coconut flour and you want to just use regular flour, you're going to want to use 1 1/2, but for coconut flour, which is what I'm using, it's just a 1/2 cup. So, like I said, if you're going to be using regular flour, add an additional cup. The recipe is going to be below. Now I'm just going to incorporate this. Flour is all mixed in, and now I'm going to add 3 cups of old-fashioned oats. Here we go, and now I'm just going to mix this all up. Now I've used my hands to mix everything up, and so we just have a big ball of dough now. Now I'm going to take these 2 bars of chocolate here. I'm going to take this large knife and cut this up into little chocolate chips. Here's our crushed up chocolate chips. Now I'm just going to add this into the mixture. I saved about a 1/2 bar of chocolate chips, and I'll show you why later. Okay, so here's our dough, and I took out a cookie sheet. I set the oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to make small balls, and I'm going to put them all on the cookie sheet. Alright, as you can see, my pan is a little crowded, but hey, I'm not perfect on this channel, so I have an excuse. Yeah, so with the rest of the chocolate chips, what you can do is take some of them and just put them on top if you want it to be a little bit more decorative. Personally, I think that there's plenty of chocolate chips in these cookies, so I'm not going to add any more. You can if you want. Just so you know, 1.5 bars of chocolate is actually perfect for this, so you don't have to add both bars if you don't want to. So about 6 ounces should be just right. I will make sure to add that in the description below. So I'm just going to pop these in the oven. Now I'm setting my timer for 17 minutes, and now we wait. Okay, they look done. Okay, that's it for this recipe. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you try this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.